This right here, that's why women live longer than men. Good morning, welcome back to our off-grid homestead here in North Idaho. In our last video, we noticed that we put up all of these beautiful posts right here, and they're all a foot too tall. So today, we're gonna start correcting that problem and continue working on the deck. Inches off of these guys here, because you know what I did was we were measuring. I put it on the 1 foot mark and measured up how far we needed to cut. Anyway, so they're all foot long. I know these winding roads will lead me home. All right, so first of all, we want to make sure we take the nails out first here. We've been doing things like in all the wrong orders.
We got 5 to practice on.
Yeah, thankfully, man, we only put 1 nail in here. That would have been such a pain to have to cut this off and try to get all those nails out of there. Oh, man. Yeah, so when we're all finished, there'll be a nail in each one of these holes. But we got just 1 on each side, just holding it there temporarily. Yeah, so we can cut them now. Take the rest of this guy down. All right, now we tip this guy down and put her on the sawhorse, huh? We got all the chickens over here hanging out.
I love these mealworms. Tick, 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 tick. Ready? Here you go, Bucky. Woo!
Look at that. Watch this.
Ow, be careful. It kind of scares me. They're like little dinosaurs. Good stuff, huh?
There we go, huh?
Yeah. You're the bestest. You're the bestest rooster. You are, you're the bestest.
Just don't touch me, man. Don't touch me.
Bestest.
I'm sensitive. Last one, guys. Last one of our big mistakes. So hopefully, once we get that beam built and put up there, everything is at the right level. I don't want to have to take these down again and cut them again. It should be right though. Stand by your side. Taking a little break from work, guys, for lunch. Jules has cooked us up something here called a chicken pasta skillet.
Yeah, looks good.
What's it got in it?
It has pasta, chicken, red bell peppers, onions.
Black beans.
Yeah, black beans and lots of seasonings.
So guys, if you want the recipe for this, there will be a link down in the description where you can get the recipe for Jules's meal here that she cooked for us. Chicken pasta skillet. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. It's actually the first time I've ever tried it. It's good. What do you think? First time you tried it?
First bite. I like it.
It's got a lot of good seasonings in it. Took her about 30 minutes to make the whole thing. Chicken, bean, everything done in 30 minutes. So, want the recipe? It's down in the description below. Let me show you how we're building our deck. This right here is exactly how we're building our deck. This is the house right here. Ledger board we've already got up. We've got our footers and our piers coming up right here. And now we've got our posts done for all of these. We've got 5. They only have 3 in this example. Right now, we're working on building this beam. So we're making what's called a build-up beam. We're using 2 2x10s that are 16 feet long. We're sandwiching 1/2 inch plywood in between them, gluing them and nailing them together, which actually builds a stronger beam than a solid wood beam. And we didn't have any solid wood beams available to us when we went shopping. So we've got this. We're going to be building this up right now. Let's get started.
Boatload of glue for this project. This right here is what we're going to use for our beams, and a paintbrush to apply the glue.
All right, so this right here, guys, is exterior plywood. All right, it's on top of here. So we're going to put glue here, flip this over, put it on top of there. You'll see how we're going to do it. If we're doing it wrong, let us know down in the comments below.
Are you just planning on dumping that?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're just going to go like this. First, let's wipe the dirt off of here.
Oh.
Be careful, man.
What'd you do?
Go to sliver.
Oh, want some gloves?
Nah. Okay, here we go. We're gonna give it a try anyway. How much glue does it take? I don't know. This is exterior waterproof glue we're using for this, and we're gonna need more glue than I thought. I think we found a more efficient way to spread it around. We'll go over it with the paintbrush again, but this guy right here kind of moves it around and gets that first bit like on the wood. All right, we'll go ahead and put some clamps on it here. Then we'll flip it over, make sure everything's good before we nail it all together.
That is one big beam.
Yeah, hopefully we can lift it up there.
Maybe with Seth's help.
Yeah, maybe. We got our clamps and our screws in there holding it where it needs to be held. Now we're just going to get some nails in it, hold it all together nice and tight. If I can get into this nail thing. Ooh. All right. Okay. Galvanized nails so they don't leave rust stripes. 3-inch. We're just putting a mark here every foot so we can put those nails in. Yeah, about every foot going down the beam here. Hold it all together real nice and tight. So deeper is this way.
Need to go deeper with them?
Yeah, I want them to go deeper, hopefully. I got a lead from a good friend of mine on a motor for the log splitter. Man, those things are back ordered. I can't even get a motor for it. New, I don't know, man. We're gonna have to talk a little bit about the situation that's going on and how we can become better prepared for the problems that are possibly coming, man. I don't know, everything being back ordered. Oh, check it out, man. Let's go. I know you guys are wondering if this is a new vehicle. It is. It is a 2021 Toyota Tundra. It's a SR5 with the TDR off-road package. And it does have a lift on it. It's got a 3.2 lift, and I think they're like 34-inch tires. We've got a shell coming for it and a toolbox we'll probably pick up later on this afternoon. Yeah, it's your standard Toyota Tundra pickup, and I'm really liking it. It's got 290 miles on it right now. We are still debt-free, right? We did not go into debt to purchase this pickup, so that is nice. Sticking with our principles, right? Just gotta wait longer to get the things that you want when you do it debt-free. You gotta save up. So right now we're heading over to my friend's house. We are gonna be picking up a Predator motor. He had purchased this, I guess, for a tiller that he had, which he got it and it didn't fit the way that he wanted it to fit. It's just been in his garage, hanging out there. It's one of the like $99 motors from Harbor Freight. Pick it up, then later on today, hopefully we'll get that put into the log splitter and see if we can't get that thing to start working. Another day here on the homestead, guys. A nice chilly morning, but bright blue skies. We got some rain coming up in the forecast, unfortunately, which hopefully isn't going to put too big of a delay on the things we're trying to get accomplished here. All the posts are up this morning. Hopefully Seth and I will get those beams up there. And check it out, man. That motor that we went to go get yesterday, bing, it's right here. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I guess, the motor that I had ordered actually shipped as well. It doesn't seem ethical to me to use a motor that was given to me by my friend and return the motor that I ordered. I ought to use the one that is really mine and give this back to him. Those are my thoughts. What do you think? Put your ideas down in the comments below. To me, it seems better to give back something that you don't need so that they can use it on their homestead whenever they need it in the future. Check out our beams here. Bam. Oh, we got some good looking beams. These things are not light though. All right, guys, we are gonna try this. It's just Seth and I. Jules isn't here today, and this thing's heavy. We did it. Nice. Let's just double check here. We're gonna go grab a joist, put it in the hanger here, put it across here, make sure it's level. All right, so Seth tends to think this ain't gonna fit. It's not gonna be the right height. And I tell you, it is. I don't know, man. It's a little nerve-wracking because it almost looks like this beam is too tall, huh? Like this is gonna be, it's gonna sit on here and it's not gonna be level with the bottom of that rim joist. We're gonna find out here in a second if it's level. a second here. Gotta get on this side. Let me get up here. Wow. Slippery in there. Here we go. Oh, it's level. It's so close to level, dude.
Okay, good.
I mean, it's a hair off, but I think it's good enough, man. Let me climb up that ladder and take a look at it. All right, here we go, guys. The beam is about 1/4 of an inch too high over 4 feet. This is 11 feet. So that's gonna be 1/2 inch, like 3/4 of an inch probably too high. We're gonna keep messing with this and see. Hopefully we don't have to take the post back down again, cut off an inch. We're gonna see. I'll mess with it. I'll let you know in a minute. All right, it has been a little while and a little stress, but I think I got the issue figured out, so far anyway. The ledger board here, from here over to here, is not perfectly level. So we're gonna have to raise this one right here about 1/2 inch or 3/4 of an inch up on this side, and that'll make the deck level. Level's okay because we're not putting a solid deck surface on here. They're boards, right? And there'll be gaps. And so according to the decks.com, it can be level. If it was a solid deck, you'd want it sloping away from the house. So I think we're gonna be okay. We're gonna get this beam up here now, check this side, see if we're okay. Hopefully we don't have to take this whole thing back down, cut it off. I don't think we're gonna have to, but I'm preparing my heart for it.
Oh yes, I will do anything it takes, and I won't give up until you have all you
There we go.
need. I'm gonna stand and bleed. Yes, at any moment,
Get a floor joist, put it in here and see.
I'm always
Just walked outside to get started for the day, and I noticed that the chicken door is not open, which is really strange because it's set to go off at 8:30 every day. So maybe we have a dead battery.
You know, I noticed that the red light has been on for a couple of days.
Oh, really? Yep.
Say dead battery?
No, but it's completely off. So they're probably super anxious to get out today. I think we'll just let them out and then change the battery.
You're gonna have to pull the string up manually and let them out, I think.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
Good morning, guys. Wow, they're like freedom. Hi, Bucky.
Get out. They're out. Just propping it up like that until we can get the battery changed.
I don't keep water in their coop, so in the mornings they are thirsty.
Wow, our compost pile's like flat. Look at that. It used to be a pile, Jules.
I know. So we put it over here so that the chickens can scratch at it. So yeah, it's pretty flat. But this is our new compost pile, and I've got a contribution today. So go decompose.
Well, a pretty exciting start to the morning here on the homestead. Jules actually got home last night and it was already dark. So she hasn't yet really seen the beam that Seth and I put up with a couple of floor joists. So let's see what she thinks about it.
That's amazing. That looks so cool. It's so tall.
It is tall, huh? It looks tall now.
Yeah, it looks really tall now that you have a view of the floor joists going across there. That's gonna be so exciting. Can't wait for the view. Go out there on the deck and view the mountains. Were they heavy?
Yeah, they were heavy.
The beams? Yeah, I got lucky and got out of that one.
Jules has got the floor joist raised up right here, right? You can see how it's up a little higher, but the decking is right at the doorway, right? Like right where it's supposed to be. And when we do that, Jules, it's level, huh?
Perfect right there.
So what I'm thinking is we're just So what I'm thinking is we're just gonna leave this beam where it is, and we're gonna raise that up so that it's at the right height for the doorway. We'll put a string across from the top of here all the way over. We'll get this one level, which is gonna have to come up about the same amount, and we'll make all the rest of the floor joists go up to that string so that they're all level at that side. We'll do the same thing along this side over here. This one's good right where it is over there. So we'll use a string, put it across, and then we'll just have that little gap up there, which I don't think is going to be a big deal. What do you think?
I have no idea. I think they should answer. To me, it doesn't seem like a big deal. I wonder if there's anything we could actually just put under there. Like if we put some kind of a shim periodically, or I don't know. Is it a big deal?
I don't think it's a big deal because you've got your boards, right, resting on these joists going all the way across, and there's nothing on that side anyway. They're all just resting on the joists. So up against the house, I don't think it'd be a big deal. Let's go.
What are we racing?
No, we're just going down.
Like, ready, start, go. Who can get to the top? Why are you looking at me?
All right, so let's go ahead and we'll take it out. Yeah, you can set it down there on the ladder if you want. Yep. All right, so yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to go down with it so it can hang off this side.
Do we need a level or stay up here?
No, I don't think we're gonna need it now. All right, you can just lean it up there against the house if you want.
Okay.
Cool. All right, number next.
I'm down. All right, which one's next?
Let's see this one over here, since we've got the scary ladder in the back of the truck.
That is a scary ladder. Who was on that?
I was.
Okay,
We're trying to keep Seth safe.
that's good. Let him extend his life a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey,
All
Marty.
Right.
Do you ever wonder what the star means on the side of our truck?
I don't have no idea what that thing means. I don't know. Superstars, Toyotas or super trucks. I don't know.
Right there, guys. That's the star. Came with the truck. Dude, it's right here.
Oh, that's it right there. Yeah.
All of that. Isn't that what you're looking for?
That's what I was looking for.
That's funny.
Yeah, all of that right there.
This is where we've been keeping all of our things that could freeze or get damaged by extreme heat. So we've got like paints and glues, silicone, things like that. But we also have been keeping that rubbery seal tape. What's it called?
Flash.
The flashing. We've also been keeping that in here. So just to keep it out of the weather. But there's a lot of it. We got a lot.
All right, so this is the flashing that we're going to put on top of the beam, which is basically going to go like this. And I think we're going to, instead of cutting it, just leave it long, overhang a little bit off the front, and then let it overhang off of the back like this. But this is 25 feet. This is 30 feet long, so we need to go find our scrap piece, and hopefully it's 5 feet long.
Yeah. Do you even know where it could be?
I think it's in the Shelter Logic.
Okay.
Ooh, this is 50 feet.
Oh,
We got plenty.
perfect.
Okay. Well, I guess we start rolling it out. We're gonna go ahead and cut the excess beam off first before we put the flashing down. We used the 3-4-5 method to square it, but we extended that out to 6-8-10. We'll show you how we did it on the other side in case you have no idea what I'm talking about. But for right now, we're gonna try to cut this off, try to make it look good. Awesome sauce.
Does my hair look good?
Yeah, go. This little valve right here is not closing. It just keeps going. This is supposed to, after it starts up, then it closes so that it can pressurize. It's like a, I don't know, anti-compression thing in the beginning. But it ain't closing, man. It's just running and running and running.
We're just having a time of it with our machines around here.
So I put some oil on it. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think there's anything under here that needs to come off. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe there's something under here. So Jules is measuring down 6 feet down this way for our first mark.
Yeah, can I use a square and I'll transfer that line back?
Yep. Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. That was a good throw.
Yeah, good throw, babe.
Yep. All right. Here we go. Ooh. I caught it, man. Look at that. Good throw.
Let's just double check. Am I on the edge right there?
Yeah.
Okay, 6 feet. We're there.
All right, then I'm gonna measure from right here down to 8 feet, right? Which we got our mark right there at 8 feet.
Now we can square it using Marty's fancy method.
All right, now Jules takes this end. Oh, come on. All right, she takes that end. She holds it right at the 6 foot mark that she's got over there.
Okay, from there.
Okay, and it is straight. It doesn't look straight in the camera, but there we go, it's straight. All right, then I want this edge right here to line up with that 10-foot spot. See how it's too far over. Can I do this with one hand? Ooh, so close right there. Yeah, close. Oh, it's right there. Look at that, it's perfect now. Dink. So that edge marks right there. That's 10 feet. This right here, that's why women live longer than men. So now we mark it right where it is here. And then we can use that line to cut it. We've got our marks right here, the saw. We're ready to go. I cannot film and cut at the same time, but you saw the other one being cut. It's the same thing. All right, unroll the flashing. You go up that ladder and hold it up on that end. I'll go up on this side, hold it up, and then we'll pull it tight, tack it down with some roofing nails. We'll have our flashing up.
Cool. Wow, you're so bossy.
I know.
If you guys think Marty's bossy, give this video a thumbs up.
All right, we've gotten the third and the middle floor joist in. This right here represents our decking. Slides in, right underneath the door perfectly. So we're all tied in now to the house, to the posts, everything. So I think we're safe now. It shouldn't fall over anymore.
Were you worried it was gonna fall over
Well,
before?
I mean, it could, I guess, but now everything's tied together. It shouldn't fall over.
Firming and plumbing. Plumbing, then confirming. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, confirming the plumb and then nailing in the bottoms here.
So this one looks good.
Cool, eh?
Yep.
All right.
Now the other side.
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay, time to nail it in.
Got a way of keeping me up most nights. It's always worth the sleep I sacrifice. And love is too precious to trade for rested eyes. And you look beautiful in the morning light.
All right, check it out. Ah, looks good. Look at that. Hey, where's all the other posts? Ah, they're in a straight line. Haha. Imagine that. Look at that. Here we go. Disappearing posts. Bam. All right, so that's cool. Enough joking around here. We'll get all those things out. We are going to put in corner bracing or diagonal bracing, 4x4s. They're going to go like right here, like this, and like that on each one of these. On the end one here, it'll just have one that goes this way at a 45-degree angle. You guys see the weather? Oh man, that looks cool. It looks cool, except that means that it's going to be raining. And so what we want to do right now is go up into the apartment. For you guys that are new here, man, you may not have even seen the inside of the apartment. We want to go up there and figure out how much insulation we're going to need and how much sheetrock we're going to need before we do anything else here. Let's do that right now. Just show you real quick what we've got here. Oh yeah, there you go. Let's cruise inside. This is the apartment. Jules is relaxing in her comfy chair.
I'm ready to take notes on insulation and sheetrock.
So basically what we're gonna do is just go around, we're gonna count the bays, and that'll tell us how many bats we need of like the 8-foot pre-cut size. Fits right in there. And then we'll measure the ceiling. We'll measure from here up to the peak, and then we'll know how many bats we need for one side and down the other side, and we'll count them. That'll give us what we need. So we're going to do R19 in the walls and R30 in the ceiling. We can always add some blow in after that if we want to, but that's what we're going to start with, is R30 up there. All right, so let's see, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 11, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. You guys get the idea, right? I'm gonna do the whole thing like that. So you wanna know how much insulation and sheetrock we've calculated? This is for the walls of the apartment, the ceiling, and the floor of the apartment, which is also the ceiling of the garage. So for R30, which is going in the ceiling, we need 94 4-foot bats for that. R19, which is going in all of the walls, we need 62 bats for that, 8-foot tall bats. And then R13, that's like the soundproofing within the bedroom walls and bathroom walls and stuff like that. 30 bats of that. Sheetrock, we're needing 103 half-inch sheets of sheetrock and 8 sheets of the green mold resistant stuff for the bathroom. And then for the garage, the floor or the ceiling insulation in the garage or the floor insulation in the apartment, that is 21 bays that are 28 feet long. And so I don't know how we're gonna get that, if it's gonna be bats or a roll. We're gonna have to figure that out when we get there, but that's all the insulation and sheetrock that we're gonna need. You ready, Jules?
Ready. Home Depot then.
I could listen to you all day long. When the words roll out along with our old age, I still hear you in many other ways. And if I fall blind, I will see you.
Why are you leaving us, Jules?
I'm going to pick up Maxine. We got the front windshield fixed today because it was getting pretty bad. But I pulled up and I saw that 4Runner and I was like, wow, they did a lot more than just the front windshield. All
right, let's check her out here. New windshield, shiny clean. Ooh man, look at that. Rubber's all on there like it's supposed to be. It looks good, Jules. I don't see nothing wrong with it. No cracks, that's good. The real test is if it leaks when it rains or not. We're at the pro desk right now, ordering up all of the stuff. I'll have a total for you here in a second. All right, so the total is $3,847. There's about a $250 military discount. There was also the bulk discounts because you bought so much, and they're delivering it next Monday. That's cool. We gotta get some drain pipe. What you got there, Seth?
Hey, for the drainage system underneath of our crawl space. Oh, extension.
And all these guys here. A whole handful of stuff.